Today we're going to talk about how I dose KALKWASSER to my reef tank. This is an essential step for maintaining optimal calcium and alkalinity levels in your reef tank. KALKWASSER, also known as lime water, is a solution of calcium hydroxide that helps maintain calcium levels and pH balance in your reef tank. To prepare it, you need a container, RODI water, and KALKWASSER powder. What I love about KALKWASSER is the cost effectiveness and ease of use. With just one Ecotech Versa pump and one solution, I can maintain both calc and alk. The only drawback is you can only dose as much KALKWASSER as your tank evaporates per day. Eventually, I'll need to supplement this with something else, but that's fine by me, since it's still way less than 2-part solution once I hit my evaporation date. Currently, I'm evaporating about 7 gallons per day and dosing about 2.5 gallons of calc per day. I use BRS KALKWASSER. For safety, I wear a mask when mixing this stuff. I'm not sure the long-term health concerns, so I prefer not to take any chances. I mix just over 1 cup of calc and mix it into 28 gallons of water. I considered using a calc stir, but based on my research, I found it's easier to use a sealed 30-gallon drum with continuous dosing via a dosing pump. If I didn't have a fish room, a calc stir might have been a great option, but I found them overpriced and they require maintenance to prevent clumping. I also made a water level indicator on the container using 1/2-inch bulkhead and sprinkler fitting parts and some spare clear tubing. This makes my system low maintenance. Most of my maintenance involves a quick walkthrough of the basement, checking if the temperature is off and if the ATO and calc containers are filled. When the container is down to the last foot, I know it's time to mix new salt water in the next few days. To make this easier, I have a matching container above the drum. I just siphon it to the calc container, mix about a cup of calc and get it fully saturated, stir it, and that's all. KALKWASSER is often more affordable compared to other calcium and alkalinity supplements, making it a budget-friendly option for a reef tank. Also, it's very simple to use. With proper setup, dosing calc can be straightforward and low-maintenance way to maintain optimal water chemistry. KALKWASSER can help precipitate phosphates out of the water, leading to lower phosphate levels and less algae growth. It also promotes coral growth by providing essential elements like calcium, leading to healthier and more vibrant reef inhabitants. Enhances overall stability. Consistent dosing of calc contributes to the overall stability of water parameters, reducing stress on the tank inhabitants and promoting a thriving reef ecosystem. This is the first tank that I've actually used KALKWASSER, and I definitely noticed that my tank just stays more stable. It also reduces the need for frequent additions. With calc, you often need to dose less frequently compared to other methods, making it a more convenient option for busy reef keepers. I remember in my last tank, I was using BRS 2-part, and I had to mix the soda ash in a separate container, make sure it didn't clump, and then put it in a 1-gallon jug, then add water, and then stir it up. I feel like this method is way more easier and convenient to do. Dosing calc helps to lower the CO2 concentrations in your reef tank, further stabilizing pH levels. I've been in hobby for 20 plus years, and all I heard was in the past was calc is really dangerous and risky to use. That's because they weren't using it correctly. I recommend this for new hobbyists because you just have to know how to set it up correctly. Make sure you get a good dosing pump. Ecotech makes a good one, Komora makes a good one, Neptune's Apex makes a good one. If you're not willing to invest in a good dosing pump, then I wouldn't suggest using this stuff. But on a dosing pump, it's great. Start off with a low dose. You just have to measure your alkalinity every single day and see how much your alkalinity is dropping. And then based on that, you just tweak it. And once you find that sweet spot, you're good. You'll probably go a month before having to increase it. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Peace.